Has been staked to a 2-0 lead. Contreras homered last night.
You know, and it was admitted 9 to 6 and 9 to 5. One run, it counters it. It kind of puts a dent into the momentum of.
To fortify the bullpen, along with Peterson. Technically, looked to do the last couple of weeks he was here. And he strikes out Contreras.
Heavy for Peterson all season long. Ground balls and strikeouts.
There's Orlando Arcia, and that one sails to the backstop. The bad news is that his walks are high, 4.3 walks per 9. We're 2-0 to Arcia with Michael Harris on deck, and that's away. And Peterson falls, and he walks him on 4 pitches.
You know, I think part of it can be at times constant pitcher.
Here's Michael Harris, who's had himself quite a series so far as well.
Well, we got a doubleheader today, obviously. Day-night. Both managers can really use a little lower. Olsen holds his hands higher.
He has really made an impact. That's a nasty slider by Peterson.
He's like a second leadoff hitter.
And of the guys you mentioned, Ronnie, all of those. And it's bounced foul. Good slide step there by Peterson. 1-2 coming. Struck him out. Got him.
Supposed to be outside, ends up and in, or at least at the belt end.
And the fastball in for a strike. Level this year, coming off the ACL injury last year. Fastball.
So Jeff Nelson likes the high strike. He's been consistent.
0-2 coming from Peterson, and Acuna takes that fastball high. Tried to sailed that fast. Bottom of the first. 1-out walk to Arcia, but he's bracketed that with a couple of strikes. On the ground, Lindor's got it. Gets the force side, retired. It's still 2-0 New York. Scherzer and Fried. Naquin had 19 last year for the Reds. He's now got 9 this year, including those 2. Saw him 2016 with the Indians, and he looked like he was going to be a perennial all-star, but he's had injuries to virtually every. But he's grounded into the shift, and Swanson is there to throw him out. So 1 out. Here's Luis Guillorme. It was a really good demonstration last night of what this with Ruff and Escobar.
So the opportunity arose. They were all the right moves up there at the right time.
My only caveat.
They want to play. Everybody wants to play every day. Most everybody. We run into a few.
That same kind of embarrassment of riches. Guillorme gets into one to right field. Turning around is Acuna. Smart move by Louis. Acuna got twisted in a knot, but he
had some air time and perfectly played by Acuna, and beautiful throw. No, he could have had it going a little bit better. He had to turn it on.
So he might have been a little gun shy, probably wisely so.
I think he was.
He got thrown out at the plate, trying to score with the Mets down by. But the arms are fabulous.
You know, I was thinking last night.
McCann, his second game back from the injured list. And Odorizzi falls behind. It's a good sign. It's the first time in 106 games that anybody's asked me about the third base coach.
Yeah.
On deck. And that's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to McCann. Well, the other problem for Odorizzi is he has averaged only 5
See when he is pitching. It's kind of a bend, hopefully not break.
And that's 5 in a row out of the strike zone.
He's missing Scherzer. And you know, sometimes I think the manager got to put his hand. Scherzer.
Well, remember they faced each other in the series in Atlanta.
Yep.
Remember he had terrible control that day. Walked 5 batters.
I was asked
conference. It was not on that topic.
Yeah.
Said I'm never going to ask a pitcher whether I should walk a batter.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him. And he goes after a high fastball.
Recall when I've seen this. Such a good eye.
A 2 on, but now Marte, who got hit on the hand by a pitch his first time up.
Let's see if they pitch him.
And Starling takes a fastball on the corner. Takes the slider off the plate, and it's 1-1.
When the pitcher gets ready to start his motion, he drops his glove. Do you like that? Would you like that?
The ball.
So as a pitcher, what is your target then?
Well, his right and left shin
Right.
guard, the knee. But no, it's
Catchers.
Yeah.
2-1 to Marte, and he chases a cutter, and it's
Catcher always to set up. This Gene Tennis told me this when I played with Gene in St. Louis. Just
2 to Marte, and Starling.
a little bit. I'm not going to say painful when Acuna pulls.
Clipped off the screen.
You're in a full sprint like this. Now you got to put the brakes on.
How many times we hear about runners?
Over the mound and right to the bag, and Arcia steps on, still lead 2-0 after 2. Lucky fan will win 2 exclusive tickets to the Coors Light Silver Seats at Citi Field September 2nd. Go to S. Green. Dansby Swanson leads off in the third and takes a fastball strike. Braves in the third, and a ground ball toward the middle. Lindor flashing over. 1 out. Is that a thing? Day game off on Wednesday. That way he'll get 2 days off.
Right.
And then that'll be it.
The has.
Buck is thinking about giving him a day off, maybe next week.
Yep. Like 4 o'clock starts. Gives him 48 hours with
To the left. He has this one on the ground to Lindor. Has been busy early in this game. He's participating.
I've forgotten him. I played on 152, 155 games. Pete's been spelled a little bit by being a DH. And I just wonder, I forget. Gosh, is he going to get him an off day?
6-pitch inning.
Met order here, and he needs a quick inning. 47 pitches.
Against Jake Odorizzi, making his Braves debut. Odorizzi gave up 2 runs to follow after Lindor, who pops one foul back in out play, 1-1.
The home run to
Cologne?
yes.
Yes, he certainly was.
And went had a
Houston, Minnesota, Houston. 2 to Lindor.
This is his third start against.
Away. That's lined into right field, a base hit, and Lindor's got his.
really cut off nicely by Acuna.
And Alonso takes the fastball inside. And we
Position and 2 strikes on him is still willing to take the ball the other way, then really I don't have any excuse.
pops this one up into shallow left center, and Grossman.
Is a 333 hitter. You know, he's
Yeah.
that kind of guy. Goldschmidt does that as well.
Is Vogelback, who singled in a run his first time. Odorizzi's got a pretty good move to first. Well, think about it. The last 3 teams he pitched for, Tampa. Vogelback reaches and fouls it off. I mean, they 1-2 to Vogelback. Kind of like being Larry Anderson. 2-2. Vogelback pops it up. Swanson out, shading.
I played with Ken Phelps 1 year. We in St. Louis, I believe.
It into a double play his first time up. On the 12th round. Lugo in the 34th round.
It's like at a serious level.
I mean, he had a choice to make between becoming. Never know.
No.
Paying a lot of money for golfers these days, and that's thrown away. And Lindor takes off for second.
You know, not much movement from Old.
And the curveball out. That's lined into right field for a base hit. Lindor base goes McNeil, and it's 3-0 New York.
I'm going to show you the swing first. He just rips his fastball. But you got 2.
Take advantage of Odorizzi's throwing error, and now they're up 3-0.
He never stopped, tried to draw the cutoff. And I'm not read by Jeff. Good base running.
The one thing about Acuna, he's got a great arm.
So now an RBI opportunity for Tyler Naquin, and he swings through a fastball. That's now with 3 runs and 6 hits. sails up and away. By the way, Jeff, he's 16 for 37 over the 9 games. That works out to 4th.